Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, November 22nd, 2020, and I wanted to talk to you today about a boat called the Moses. Now this boat has multiple functions, and I have the fortune of living between Half Moon Fort in St. Lucie and Sitzman in St. Peter. That is two fishing villages that I am really fortunate to be living between. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at this boat and, you know, the love and joy I have for the design and also the function of it in terms of helping our fisher folk carry out their duties. So stay tuned. Don't. Now, if you notice, this boat I'm going to talk to you about is called the Moses, and if you look at it, it's a small boat, but quite a beautiful boat. And they are used mainly to not only fishing, you can fish in them individually, and you can use your oars, and because they're like rowboats, or you can even mount engines on these boats as well. So we're here at Smithers Bay. It's a beautiful evening, a beautiful Sunday evening, as the sun is setting. And now the nights are getting darker because it's approaching December, but nonetheless still beautiful clouds and beautiful sunsets you get to see here in Sherman's and in the areas of Clinkits and Half Moon Fort, St. Lucie, and even Sitzman's. But if we take a look at these boats here, you see the beautiful design they have. The boat builders, you really got to hand it to them in terms of being able to get the wood and the fiberglass bent. And you see the registration number here of the boats. And you know, if you look towards the bow, they serve multiple functions. Not only you can fish in them as well, but they also serve the function of sailing you out to the bigger boats, what we call the day boats or the ice boats. And when the boats are apart in what we are called the mooring, the fishermen are able to offload their produce and bring them to shore in these beautifully designed boats here. This one is called the rail cage. And indeed, it speaks to some of the ingenuity of our people. If you go along here, in terms of the design, the bow, some of them made from fiberglass, some of them made from wood. This one, my friend Victor is producing this one. He's building it from fiberglass. So some fishermen are moving away from the traditional, hi, how you doing? The traditional means of boat making, and using the fiberglass to make their boats. So, you know, it's quite an ingenious thing to present to you in these fishing villages here, at least on Smithers Bay and one close by on Half Moon Fort. Beautiful specimens that the fishermen make their livelihood from and are able to get us our fish that we so love. I do miss the days of my good old flying fish, but I also like my pot fish as well. And these boats can also be used to go in the water and catch some pot fish. The guys can mount what they call their fish pots on them, and they would drop the pots, put them in the middle of the boat, bait the pots, and drop the pots on these boats as well. This is actually the fish pots that I was speaking to you about here, that they put them on the Moses, and they tend to take them out, get a mark, and you drop your pot so they can catch mini fish, pot fish we call them, and we bone them. Some people in Dominica make them from bamboo, but here in Barbados we make them from the chicken wire. And I wonder if there's anyone here in Barbados who used to make them from bamboo though, and we made them from chicken wire and sticks, and we strapped them together. There was a guy called Meffert who used to make some. I had one, but then they stole my fish pot. At least I caught a chub or two, so I wasn't feeling any way about it. And you could also, as they say, do some day fishing as well. Just, you know, get some brim. And the guys also have a seine boat that they sail from Holder Sail, a much bigger boat though, and a number of people are on board. I even see a girl with them, and they tend to catch the jacks, and they put out a net and they pump the fish into the net. But these vessels are wonderful. They serve multiple functions in terms of bringing employment to the lives of our fisher folk. So I just want to share this experience with you that I love. in terms of the Moses. This one we call a Moses, a smaller version of a boat that is very versatile and that can be used to do multiple functions in the fishing industry in Barbados. Subscribe to my channel for more of this information and content, and we continue to be safe in this pandemic and have a wonderful week until we meet again. So take care now. Bye-bye.